Okay.
I'm at the God source.
And it feels beautiful, isn't it?
It's an awful lot of energy for me.
It's okay. It's okay.
No,
relax.
don't worry. I'm fine. Don't cuddle me. I'm at the God source. It's blue. It's amazing.
I know
It's-
this.
You can't see it. I can see it. Let me talk.
It's okay. I know I can see it. Can you describe it for me?
It's an amazing sphere. It's holy shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know it's okay. I'm in awe.
Explain to me
I
how you feel.
I don't have a body. I thought I was some kind of satellite, but I'm not.
So you don't have a body?
No. You
How
can't.
it feels?
You can't have a body this close to the God source. Wow.
How it feels?
I can't.
don't to
I
have
can't.
A body?
It's energy. It's holy crap. So much energy.
Can you describe?
I can feel it's running through my body.
Feels good?
It's amazing.
I guess you
That's-
enjoying it.
That's where I want to be. I don't want to be here anymore.
It's okay. Enjoy
It's
it.
blue plasma filaments. They're around me and in me and over me, and
It's amazing, isn't it?
oh yeah.
Can you describe it?
I am describing it to you right now.
What else you
It's
feeling?
beyond description. Humans can't understand this. This is crazy. Holy cow. So why am I here?
You tell me.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking God. Why am I here? What's the...
What is he saying?
Uh,
Can you see how he looks like?
there is no he, there is no look. It's energy. It's
Can you
blue. It's plasma. And it's everywhere.
It's
And it's
everywhere.
coursing. Nothing can exist in this. It's too powerful. It's too much. The planets and the galaxy, they have to be farther away from this because they can't exist in this energy. It's too high. I'm there. I don't know how I'm allowed to be there. I didn't realize that I could hold this much energy.
Yes, you can.
It's crazy. Well, obviously I can. I haven't been evaporated yet.
Just enjoy it.
So,
Just enjoy it.
it's aligning my body.
Is anything else around you and God?
Nothing can exist in God. God is all. The source is everything. It is the creator of all. Everything comes from this. Everything begins here. I see
Are you doing something?
the galaxies being formed. The logos create the galaxies. Earth is far away from this. I don't want to see Earth. I don't want to go there.
Don't go.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave the source.
It's okay. Just relax and enjoy. Do you have any questions? Are you talking with God? Are you communicating?
It makes you don't talk to God. God is. You exist with God. There is no talk.
Are,
Chimpanzees talk.
are you saying you're just enjoying to be with God? Don't you have questions?
I know everything. You can't be this close to God and not know everything. And be everything, and be all, and be it. It's all. Okay, wait.
Are you saying something?
No, I'm leaving the God source. I can't stay there.
Is the source asking you to leave?
I had to leave. No. It wouldn't ask me. It would just do it. It does
It
whatever
was
it
your
wants.
decision?
It's God. God does whatever he wants. It, not he. There is no polarity in God. God is all.
That's amazing. Did you enjoy it? Where are you now?
Would you enjoy being with God? That is a silly question.
Oh,
My
sure
goodness.
I will.
My goodness.
Are you moving? Where are you now?
I'm consciousness, as we all are. I'm moving away from the God source. It's very sad. I'm far now.
It's okay.
I'm still connected to God. I can see him.
It's
The
okay.
programming on earth is strong to call God him. It's
Now
misguidance. It is not him, it is it. It is all.
Are you in any place now?
I'm in space somewhere.
Are you enjoying being in space? Are you still in your light body?
Of course, I am consciousness. I want to be back with God, but I know I can't handle any more. That was... Wow, that was a lot. That was crazy intense. I'm in blackness right now. I'm kind of in the cosmos somewhere, but I'm not near any planets or anything.
Can you see what you are?
Oh, I'm a consciousness. I'm consciousness. Consciousness. You can create an energy body if you want to and call it that. The lower forms do that. You don't need that. You can just be consciousness. I'm just here. I am space. I'm in it. I'm just blackness, and here I sit. Doo-doo-doo. I should create a galaxy. I make a solar system. What should I make? I'm kind of lonely. I need friends. I know. I can make friends. I mean, actually make them. Like little cardboard people. I cut them out of paper. But the paper is energy. And I form it. And I make it into things. I can make planets. And I can make other things. And I can make consciousness. Boop. Like that. Boop. Boop.
So, are you enjoying to be in consciousness?
Yeah. It's nice up here. But, after being at God's source, when you leave God's source, you're really sad because it's so awesome and so amazing. I can't describe it in words because there's no words. And then you're here, and you're not part of God anymore. And it's like, why? Why do I have to do this? I've been told to do this, and just
told you?
God. He said, go, create, make things, go and do. So I did.
How you feel about it?
That's what I have to do.
Do you want to do it, to keep
Well,
doing
sure. Oh, once I start creating things, they'll be my friends. I make my own friends. There they are. Look, there's a planet. I'm gonna start stuff on it. It's like it's like that funny game that Todd used to play, SimCity. Hey, boop, there's a tree. Boop, there's a tree. Boop. Look, I made a car. Boop, there's a building. Oh, the building. Oh, pull it up. Make another one. But this is real. This isn't a game. Well, it's a game. It's all a game. It's all just a big game of experience. But it's a real game.
Have you been doing something than being unconscious? Have you been in the body?
I feel I did this, I can't say a long time ago, because there's no time. There's time here on Earth, You measure time, and you think it's really long, but it's like a flicker. But you feel the not time. You feel the passing things. you just know that you're here a long time. It doesn't mean, it's like a long time of now. There's so much now. And now just keeps going and going and going. And after a while, you're like, oh my God, there needs to be something other than now. Oh, that's why you start making things. I have the power to make things, so I create things. And to the little things that I create, it seems so vast and wide. But it's not. It's just me. They're all inside my consciousness. And inside me are all the little things I create to keep me happy and occupied. And they're all my friends, and I watch them. And when one of my little creations has a problem, I have to help it. Because I love it. I created it. It's a part of me. That's what's happening now with Earth. I'm not the consciousness that created the planet Earth. I'm far away from that, because I came way before that consciousness. However, it's the same concept. There's a consciousness. Don't ask questions, I'm talking. The consciousness of this galaxy. I say that, but it seems so tiny. The galaxy. I think of the picture that I don't even know where you humans got the picture from. Todd has seen it on the internet thing you guys call that. It looks like the galaxy spiral with the arms. That's inside the consciousness of the Earth that created the Earth. And the consciousness, I'm trying to explain this. This is very difficult for me to explain to you. Hold on. Let me maybe start over. Okay, so I'll do it in my terms, and then I'll pretend that I'm the consciousness of this Earth sphere. So, let me go back. No energy. No, I don't want any more. Hold on. I don't need that in my body. I got enough. Okay, so I'm my consciousness again, and I'm vast. And don't move that cord. That brings me back. I don't want to be back. I felt the cord on my arm. Don't do that. Okay. I'm consciousness, and as I was saying before, I'm lonely. I want to create. I start to create. I start in the middle of myself first, and I work outwards, because that's the way it's done. It starts in the middle, and it works out the same as everything else. It all starts from the center, the nucleus, and you build outwards from the nucleus. So, in the center of me is the center of the galaxy I will create. And in my galaxy that I create solar systems. In my solar systems, I have planets. And on my planets, the special planets, I create life. Little pieces of me. Tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces of me that go into the life forms on the planet. It's so much fun. It's such a fun game to create.
Are you enjoying?
I'm not bored anymore. I have so much to do. I have all these planets to take care of. I am consciousness. I'm creating my galaxy from the nucleus outward. I'm creating my planets. I'm creating the organisms that inhabit my planets. They are little tiny pieces of me. My games are different. They have to be different for the experiences to be different, so everyone can get a different experience. I've created. This is not my sphere. Okay, I'm going to insert what's happening on Earth into my sphere, because I didn't do this. This is the other logos that did this. On Earth, the game is polarity. duality. This creates work. On some of my planets, my people, my energies, they just kind of laid around and didn't do anything. I couldn't get them to move. They didn't want to move. I didn't make the rules right. The rules weren't right. I don't want to have to start over, but I mean, if they don't come around, I just started over again. They don't understand, but I ended and I started over. It's not a big deal. Well, it is for them, obviously, but you know, they come back to me and we start over and we play the game again. It's not a big deal. Okay, on Earth, back to Earth, polarity. We're going to make polarity now. No, I don't need that energy in my body. I'm getting too close to my source again. And okay, stop. I don't want that. I don't need it. Give it to me when I'm in meditation. Okay. Earth, polarity. I need to explain polarity to you. Okay. Electrical systems on this planet, positive and negative. It takes, he's using his engineering. It takes positive and negative to create work in an electrical system. That's why there's two plugs in the wall. The electricity comes out one side and goes back in the other. That's the polarity that creates work. That's what we did on Earth. We created a positive polarity and a negative polarity on Earth to create work. And boy, has it created work. And it created too much work, and they don't really know what to do with it now. I kind of got stuck in a different way here because the polarities are so strong that the negative polarity and the positive polarity were fighting each other for control to become a singular polarity to take over. The negative polarity is being eradicated. The experiment is ending. The God Source sees the horrific things this negative polarity experiment has created. It has created a wealth of new experiences that were unthought of before, that other galactic consciousnesses do not contain. And in that, they have sent their conscious sparks into this sphere to experience this, so that all have knowledge of what negative polarity is. In that way, it no longer needs to be repeated. It is a poor experiment.
But the God Source would like to preserve these experiences?
The experiences will be maintained. You have to understand the other galactic consciousnesses, they send their sparks in, and then they leave. They leave with the experience. The consciousness Todd is not of this galactic consciousness. The Todd consciousness is very old. He's connecting to his source consciousness. He wants his energy back. I'll give it to you. Okay, where was I? The galactic consciousnesses, when they divide themselves from the God Source, they are their own fragment of the God Source. They have God Source creator powers. They are still connected to God Source, and God Source retains the knowledge of everything that occurs everywhere, with everything, from the smallest creature, insect, tree, dirt, rock, all of it, to the most evolved collectives in the galactic consciousnesses they create. The galactic consciousnesses are unique and of themselves. They create their own consciousness wavelength, for lack of a better word, that when inserted into other galactic consciousnesses for experiences, realigns itself so that it can exist within the other galactic consciousness. It then gains its experiences playing in the games. And I know consciousness, Allison, does not like life to be called a game. However, you are at the wrong perspective of experience. And the galactic consciousnesses see these experiences as games. And that is not derogatory. It just is. So, the galactic consciousnesses send their sparks, they realign, and they play in the games that they feel would be of benefit to bring back to their galactic experience. Earth is one hell of a game. It's so brutal and ugly at one spectrum. It's the worst of the worst. And God's source doesn't judge, but does not really approve of the destruction that occurs to the entities that are pieces of God. And has watched this occur for a long period of time for the experience. It is now at a point where it has to be ended, or it will consume. Negative polarity cannot exist in an overpowering positive polarity. Negative polarity is a dumb construct. It is not intelligent. It's imbued with the abilities of the people that embrace the negativity and fall in that path. But it can be dissipated and realigned. People walk around with negativity within themselves, and they don't even know they have it. The negative energies reside within the auric sphere when there's no protection, when the consciousness doesn't know to hold its space. It's not darkness, it's negative polarity. We need to keep the language correct. Humans want to make everything boogeymen and darkness and monsters. Yes, there are negative entities out there that have forms that do not fit what you're accustomed to. And in that regard, they seem frightening. But they are just consciousness, as we all are, imbued within a body. It's not scary. It's just different. The negative polarity. Feel it when it enters the room. It pulls at you. There are many galactic source consciousnesses here, fragments, little tiny fragments, that are here in bodies, helping to change the tide of polarity and push it in the positive direction. And this has occurred, or these connections that Todd has experiences now would not be able to occur because the negativity would prevent it. It would be thickly covering and prevent these kind of connections, except only the strongest, which is why they began to happen in the 1900s. They began to start happening as the polarity began to slowly abate and connections could be made. Before that, there were very, very few. The negativity, it's on Earth. It's actually within the entire galactic construct. It was a rule put in place. It was such a bad rule. Such a poor experiment.
Who made the rule?
The galactic construct of this galaxy. It was part of the rules it put in place for its games. It wanted the striving for ascension over negative polarity. It created the work to strive for ascension. It did not realize how strong the negative polarity would become, how susceptible consciousnesses that exist under the veil of separation would be drawn to the negative polarities of self-serving desires And there you can call them whatever you want, whether on earth it's money, or on other constructs it's knowledge and power. And power over others, making people bend to your will. And it was gaining, and negativity was gaining, and the humans were being turned over to the negativity, and it had to be stopped and needed outside influence to stop it. And the conference that you saw was in an area where there is no polarity, there was no conflict. This is the preferred experience. Cooperation, working together, gaining knowledge, gaining experience, forming collectives, and ascending. This is the purpose of experience. This is the purpose of the Galactic Construct games that we all play in. Knowledge, experience, ascension, to gain power and experience. This is why we do this. On Earth, it's this, see, the round thing with the horses that go in a circle, merry-go-round. This is what Earth has been doing for thousands of years. You're not ascending. You're not moving. Everyone keeps changing positions on the horses on your little merry-go-round, and nothing's happening. You're not growing. You're not evolving. Some are. And let's say that. But as a collective, you are not forming collectives. You're not evolving. Everyone has this ability. This is ascension. This is increasing your density and your photonic spin. This is what you're allowed once you do this. You stop focusing on the self and the body, and you start looking outside of yourself for connections to love,